guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. Guys, I know these are like pouring in from all of your favorite, just kidding, calling myself your favorite, from all of, you know, the luxury or a lot of luxury YouTubers. Guys, it's officially the first week of January. We're going on to the second week of January. Can we even believe that? 2025? I'm pretty excited. And we know what that time means. Okay, we've gone over my wish list of last year. We've gone over what I got for Christmas, and now it's time to officially proclaim my 2025 luxury wish list. First and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, we've had some interesting videos the last, or you know, the first week of January, the last couple weeks, and I'm pretty excited. I think that everything has really given me a lot to think about. If you can see her back there, which, hold on, let me show her. Just oiled up my hair and put lotion on my hands, so I should be careful, but this is my baby, okay? This is my new Loro Sophia bag in the color Kiwi, which I don't know why it gets me so excited, but I really just love the color name, and I think it's so perfect for like the outside of what a kiwi looks like. Anyways, in the size 8.75, so the smallest current, I think probably forever, size of the Loro Sophia bag. She was my, again, Santa was just way too good to me, okay? She was my Christmas present. And I think that honestly, this, I know this is gonna sound so stupid, but this really gave me like the perfect jumping off point for my 2025 wish list. So let's get into it. As I kind of stated in probably several videos, especially leading up to Christmas, maybe even after Christmas as well, I think I want to do better this year. And not that this is a bad thing, just in my own, purely my own definition, purely just for myself. I have, you know, stated already, you know, completely I admit, I think that I over collected last year. I bought one bag every month, but then really I kind of cheated a little bit, aka my little Porto Studio pouch. I bought a vintage alligator bag. You know, I definitely had some moments where I cheated. And this year, I'm going to challenge myself, which is really, it shouldn't be hard, so I'm gonna try really hard. It's probably been several years since I've done this, so I'm going to do, again, my best to only buy a bag every other month, if that. So that would leave me at the end of the year, exactly a year from now, with 6 new bags. The very first thing on my list, which I think is actually really interesting and kind of fun to start with, because despite the craziness that's going on right now with, you know, talks of a Birkin and the fake Birkins and the Birkin dupes and the Birkin lookalikes and the work-ins, it still has not detracted me from wanting an Hermes bag. But here is the catch, which I've been talking about before I even knew that Walmart was gonna, you know, sell a Birkin through another seller. But regardless, before the Walmart Birkin came about, I realized that I might not be a Birkin girl, but I want the OG. I would like the HAC, aka, please somebody French in the comments tell me if I'm saying this like remotely correctly, but Oakua? Is that how you say it? I don't even know. Anyways, that's embarrassing. So I'm just gonna say HAC from here on out, here on the screen. That's how you actually spell it. I want the OG. And everybody's been calling me crazy. If a 32 pops up in the craziest price, which I have seen them go for, I would consider one, but I kind of want a HAC 40. I know it's insane, but I do weekend trips. My parents live not very far. They're an hour outside of the city. It's perfect, and I really, really will be needing one for the rest of my life. And I also just think it's like the vibiest bag. I think right now the dimensions are very similar to my large double circle bag from Loro, which I do wear. Yes, I wear her as a weekend bag a lot, but I do just wear it as an everyday bag. And so that's first on my list. Get the second, like, and the only other gigantic bag out of the way, which is so funny because nobody stopped me from getting this one that I'm about to say, but everybody has been trying to stop me from getting a HAC 40. And the one I'm about to talk about is actually larger in dimension, just not as tall. Interesting psychology there. So that's food for thought for myself. The second one is the Magda Butrym Jumbo Brigitte bag. I think officially in the pony hair. It's so gorgeous. It really, the argument that like makes truly the most amount of sense is that when on earth am I also going to get a gigantic, really yummy, buttery, chocolatey, multiple, you know, multiple shades of chocolate pony hair bag? Like, don't know. Phoebe Phalo's was amazing, but I like the fact that the zippers, and I like the fact that it's a little bit more slouchy. Phoebe Phalo's was much more structured, which I think looks amazing, but on me, we know I love a pouch bag style. I think that something with like a little softer lines looks better on me because I'm like so extraordinarily curvy. However, we shouldn't be solely fixating on things that are flattering, but that is just something that I'm adding in here. That is for sure second on my list and might even happen first. I don't know. Third on my list, which I'm actually just going based off of my, you know, own brain, remembering these things because they've been so heavily spotlighted in my own, you know, I've been fixating a little bit. I haven't been able to get my mind off of the Lauren. That's the one that I would like. And the teen, aka the larger of the one that's currently available, not the mini. I tried the mini, I looked at the mini, not my vibe. The teen size is kind of perfect, and I do like, okay, the two bags that I know, then like the people who were like, oh my god, you sold these, but the Daniel Lee era Bottega Veneta twist bag and my like original pouch bag style, even though again, that color just was not right for me. Those are the two bags that I am like, oh, I kind of miss them sometimes. And my Phoebe Philo, where is she? Down there in the back, my Phoebe Philo for Celine purse clutch, totally like overly made up for my Bottega pouch, but I do still think to myself, okay, maybe I should buy one day. And the Lauren is kind of perfect for that. I'm just debating the color Pine Cone or the color Dark Praline. There are arguments for both, and this I actually need your help with, because one could say, again, my Sophia bag, my Celine 16 bag, my Savette bag. I have a lot of bags in that like gray brown that I'm just loving. Shout out to the new MAC lipstick that I'm wearing in the color Folio. Thank God this is a thing. I did an entire video about like gray browns last year. But then the color Dark Praline is kind of perfect, but it's very similar to my Celine purse clutch. So essentially, I could really go either way, and I really don't know. Both of them are truly like my perfect colors in my brain. Okay, and then I've been hinting at this, but like officially, I want a Khaite bag. I love it. I love Khaite. I think it's I want it to be deserving of the price that it has, but I do not want to pay that price. I'd rather pay full price for a Bottega bag. Maybe do the Vestiaire, sorry, I have a horrible habit. My Vestiaire and my Teresa collab, you know, bing, bang, boom, swap me out some bags in for the Bottega at full price. But the Khaite bag, I love Khaite. I don't want to pay that much for a Khaite bag though. We all have different thresholds. So I have already been seeing a lot on sale, and I will be waiting for those to hit the pre-loved market like as soon as one comes in the right color, which again, I'm like, I already have a brown doctor bag. I don't know what color. That's a little bit difficult, but we'll just let the handbag gods decide. And that bag, I'm like, for some reason, it's actually been the one that I've been like almost the most excited for. Okay. I know we're getting into the juicy stuff, because how many have I done so far? 4. I might be at 5 now. I'm at 4 bags. So we're already like, you know, reaching my threshold of 6, my 6 bag allowance. I'll rapid fire some like, ooh, these are, you know, I'm still thinking about these ones. So at the end, but here's the thing. Okay. I've been talking for a long time about how I love the Margot. We're obviously, you know, we've reached the row section of this video. I love the Margot. I just don't think I had found my Margot. I think it had passed. The belted Margot was probably the one that I would have gone for. Honestly, if the belted Margot was out before my 30th birthday, I could have easily gone for one of those. So I'm either waiting for a belted one to come back out, but the large East-West, again, like, coming from the mini bag girl, aka in no way, shape, or form at the level of goddessness that Cassie Thorpe is at, but I've been in my mini bag era apparently this entire year. Like, we're already at multiple gigantic bags, but I can't get my brain off of it, you guys. I cannot get my brain off of it. It's spurred. You know why it's spurred? Because I love the Margot clutch, which is essentially the same exact size, like very similar dimensions, except with a handle this time, the East-West one. And the color Mouse Gray, has just like, I don't know, something about it is like really calling to me, and I'm sure I won't be able to get that exact color, but if they bring that bag out, slash if I can find one somewhere, I'm just loving that gigantic yummy bag, but especially in like a muddled gray situation. And here's an interesting one. I am just gonna rapid fire this because I had the Row Agnes on my list, and then I put a question mark on it. I know it seems kind of sacrilegious. It's so perfect. I saw it in person, and I think it wasn't fair because, meaning to the bag, I'm giving the bag more credit, not like the bag has to redeem itself, but it was in grained leather, and we know I just for some weird reason do not like grained leather. It has to be very specific. And I was like, oh, like I think it's so sad. I was like, oh, that's the Agnes. She's so much smaller in person. And mind you, I know for a fact, so I'm gonna say it now. As soon as in like just a couple weeks, I think, maybe exactly 1 month, but maybe even less, the spring summer drop will be dropping. And I know they're gonna release it in a brown because we already got like a brown alligator in the lookbook. I'm just speculating, but I really hope so. Watch, the second it comes out in a smooth leather brown or a nubuck, oh my God, I'll be like, that's my #1 bag. However, I will just say, she's a lot smaller than you think, which is actually kind of a positive thing, but there's something about it that like, I just need to see it in the right leather and the right color. And then these are just the rapid fires. So yeah, I'm going to do, I don't know why I keep saying it, so now I'm just really being super annoying, but I did talk about it a little bit at least. I'm pretty obsessed with Loro Piana right now, and I know it's like so, I don't know, it just seems so stupid because like duh, they've been around forever, but since wearing my extra pocket bag, I'm obsessed. My mom and I are gonna go together because she also was like, oh, like we've just never delved in before to the bags. And to be really honest, let's just go ahead and say it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Because we did go to the outlets a year ago and neither of us were that impressed. They've been doing their thing. They have come out with such amazing styles, I think, since the popularity and famedom of the L19. So go Loro Piana, because you guys took a viral bag and really decided to go in on the bag designing. I want the loom bag in nubuck. There you go. The other one is, and then we'll get to like the biggest, most fun thing, is I know that I really don't want to like be a complete hypocrite. I kind of have been saying, slash 1000% have been saying that I'm going to stay away from Chanel in general, but now that Matty Blazy's coming, we see what I'm getting at. I'm like really feel much more confident purchasing Chanel again in the future, God willing, but I'm sure it'll be amazing. Yeah, I just have to admit to myself that my little Chanel camera bag, the other day I almost thought it ripped because I wear it so much. I just have to admit that it's my most worn bag. And I just have to admit that I perhaps need another vintage Chanel bag. And I really would, I've always wanted. And the prices are just so good right now in the pre-loved market, okay? The Chanel prices, they kind of shot them, I mean, who cares? They don't care. I don't think they care. I don't know if they do like market research on the secondhand value and if that pertains to their own value anyways. But the secondhand market of Chanel has gone down so much, which is so mean because now I want a brown Chanel Jumbo Mademoiselle bag. There we go, I said it. And the last is just I'm gonna leave space for so many videos to come in a while. It will be months and months and months. But yeah, there's this new creative director in town. At Chanel. We just have to leave some magic for Matty Blazy at Chanel, but I think that will be more so 2026, so I can't wait to see. You guys, thank you so much for letting me share my 2025 handbag wish list. I should have disclaimed that. I don't know. I don't really have anything else on my wish list right now, so as more things compile, I'll do another category of wish list, but that's my handbags for right now. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Please tell me down below what's on your wish list, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.